So, check my credit acceptance app, and after the past several days of talking to them, basically trying to get them to settle with me, and they said they were open to, just releasing me from the lien and taking the vehicle. But no, I have some equity built in on the other side of the contract, which you will find out in the webinar if you join. So I called 2 days ago. They was like, yo, have your lawyer reach out to us and we can get the settlement process started. But CAC is not going to be negotiating directly with you. So I said, oh, you won't you? Well, since I'm pro se, the attorney, you're actually, you're going to have to talk to me. The federal courts is not going to make me get a lawyer when I have the right to come pro se. So I checked today and this. Now, normally, you log into the app, you can see everything. It's right on demand. But now, and I tried about 3 or 4 times, that nothing. And the lawsuit is actually not even filed yet because I tried to do it Friday online, but United States District Court for the 4th Circuit, they don't allow you to do it online, so you either got to mail it or go in the office by itself, and file the paperwork, the lawsuit. So I am still filing the lawsuit Monday, and if we reach a stipulation, then we'll do a proposed stipulation to dismiss the suit if my reasonable demands are met. But it just goes to show, because I sent them a very detailed email and attachments of every single thing that I was going to raise in the lawsuit. I didn't hide nothing. And I sent them what I was going to request in the discovery. Then and sent them 29 pages of the lawsuit. Also, I sent them a copy of what I will be reporting to the IRS on. Now, we have not officially reached a settlement yet, at least I'm unaware of it, but I know how credit acceptance operates. They are not about to make this a NA, or you can't do this now, or none of that, when there is something wrong with their ability to collect, or there's something going on as a legal matter. Any other time, you can log into the app, you can see when your payment's made, the last payment's made. I told them as of July 1st, all the payments will be making to the court. So I have July's and August payments that I will be depositing into the court. And I sent them an email and the screenshots of the money orders I took out for the payments. And I said, hey, if you want these, you're going to have to meet me in court to get them. So I have the money to pay. It ain't about not being able to pay and they want to use this to get out of it. Damn, I made damn near $40,000 last month. It's not a big deal. Could pay the whole thing off right now if I wanted to. But no, it's about asserting my rights, still paying on the contract for over a year while I was gathering the information so I can present my claims in peace instead of trying to do it because my back against the wall and they're trying to take my stuff. No, we make sure we have sufficient funds to cover the obligations until it's time to take it to the legal proceedings, and then all the payments that I will make to them, we're going to get money orders and we're going to deposit those payments within the court. See, that's the right way of doing things. See, I know that is not a popular way with most people, because most people only do this when they can no longer afford the bill or don't want to honor their obligations, and then wonder why their outcomes are the way they are, because their spirits and their energies and their inner intent are devilish. They're not coming in good faith. They're not coming with righteous intentions. They don't have real legal valid claims. Only, hey, I can't afford to pay anymore, don't want to pay anymore, and I want to use a loophole. No, we're going to pay until it's time to bring the legal suit, and then we're going to take money orders out and pay the courts. So what I'm saying is, everything that I talk about, everything, the paper trail, the lawsuit, and the lawsuit is not even officially filed yet, but they received the email and they know damn well what is going to happen, what's going to transpire. So the escalations department, you can say you're not going to negotiate with me, but I guarantee you when it was forwarded to the lawyers, I guarantee you their sentiment and tones are very different. This never happens like this before. It never happens like this. It never does. Absolutely nothing is shown. Nothing. If it was past due and stuff and they're still in force, it will show up like red, past due, pay this now. This is a NA, can't do nothing. Try to call, can't do nothing, just nothing. And you got to understand the type of claims that I raise, very detrimental to their operations. So like I said, my webinar, you're going to learn these things from an accounting standpoint, IRS standpoints, court case standpoints, security standpoints, so you can start to get some of the righteous results based on your righteous intent. And I know people work hard to pay their bills to find out the underhanded stuff that's going on. So of course, hell yeah. Hold on, we ain't about to be no dummies. I get it. But let it develop the righteous way instead of trying to use it as a loophole to get out of something, because your inner intent has a lot to do with the type of people you encounter, your assigned lot in this, and the outcomes that you actually get versus what you want. A greedy, devious, prideful, wrong intentions, these spirits that a lot of people come into these spaces with under the guise of being free and knowing my rights is a reason why a lot of them don't ever get the results they're looking for, because their inner spirits and their inner intent is always off. I knew every time I was making a payment, like, this is some BS, I know what they're doing, but I still made the payments until it was time to pull the strings.
Reminiscing the good old days, remembering to forget all the bad ones. I remember when college seemed so important, but is it worth it? Been wondering what truly matters to me. I know for sure it's not a fancy degree. I'd like to do